Randy Townsend, born and raised Surf City, 34 years old, homegrown here in Long Beach.
My name's Dave Warner, and I live in Manahawkin, New Jersey.
Connor Willem. I've lived in New Jersey my whole life, 22 years old.
Chris Kretzer.
Probably started surfing, like actually standing up, when I was 11 years old, 12 years old. Got into it just being naturally attracted to the ocean. Was a fisherman or bayman to start as a young kid. I grew up, 500 feet from the bay, fishing, crabbing, and it was only natural progression that led up the street to the ocean where I started bodyboarding, body surfing. Summers here on LBI, spending time in the waters. That's for sure.
New Jersey's interesting. We get some long flat spells, and it's really hard to keep up with. So you have to be really dedicated, and you have to kind of know what's going on, especially with the weather. Surf forecasting plays a big role.
Oh wow! And this swell came out of nowhere because there really wasn't much weather. Yesterday was kind of calm, and I guess we had some wind last night, but.
You could surf our biggest days, like young kids growing up wanting to go to Hawaii, wanting to test themselves and better themselves or be a pro or whatever it is. Or if you can surf the biggest days Jersey has, and on the latest, steepest drops and get barreled, you have a leg up.
There's a hardcore group of surfers, everyone's really stoked, and you'll see them out there in the middle of winter when it's 35 degrees and the water's 35 and it's snowing and giant. Friends, everyone's stoked. Just way different than out in California where you have the option to surf every single day. It might be flat here for 3 weeks to a month, and then everyone's jonesing to surf, and then there's that one day we get to the waves, but when we get it, it's massive, double overhead. Some of the best waves in the world right out in front here.
You see Danny's wave over there?
Did he get a sick one?
He just got the most retarded tube down the
Left
beach.
or right?
Left.
Holy shit.
I've been fighting, lying, cheating on you every night. I got a habit, so I'm mad at it, but it's alright. Cause in the end, I wanna be the one holding you tight. But I got to hold on, make way. I said the drinking and the women and the music got me crazy. But I'm addicted, oblivious. Now I just can't stop. Hey, yeah, she's all that I need. Everything that I got, you know.
No, I gotta have it, it ain't gonna lead nowhere. Except to the many legions of the people with problem, but nobody cares. Cause all I do is sit and dream about drinking and women and music. It's just gonna kill me another reason to use and abuse it. But still I live in a zone, all I wanna do is burn down. And so I light it up. I live in a zone, all I wanna do is burn. And so I light it up. I live in a zone, all I wanna do is burn down. And so I light it up. I live in a zone, all I wanna do is burn. Yeah. I live in a zone, all I wanna do is burn down. And so I light it up. I live in a zone, all I wanna do is burn. And so I light it up. I live in a zone, all I wanna do is burn down. And so I light it up. I live in a zone, all I wanna do is burn, burn, yeah. No, 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 yeah. No, 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 yeah. So I light it up, yeah.
Surfer Limited event. I believe there was a sandpaper surf classic back in the 70s, LPI surfing championship back in the 60s. We did have the Why Not contest back in the 90s. But nothing happened for about 15 years. Jenny put this event together. Jeremy came up with the idea of picking the names